All right, once again, hello everyone, and welcome to our Registration 101 webinar, where we will be overviewing the steps of the course selection resource to help you prepare for your course registration later this month when it opens up on November 30th. My name is Adam Dinkley, and I work in the Office of Undergraduate Advising Support, which is the office of the four-year advisors. I am joined by a few of my colleagues today who will introduce themselves throughout the presentation. Their names are Professor Martha Schaefer from the Writing Program, and Jeremy Knabb from the University Registrar. Now, if you're joining us after already completing your meeting with your four-year advisor, that's great. We are confident that this webinar will help answer any lingering questions as you prepare for registration. If you have your meeting scheduled for later this week, no problem at all. This will give you a head start on some important information. Of course, if you haven't yet scheduled your meeting, please do so ASAP via the My Journey portal, which is journey.case.edu. Now, before diving into our resource, I want to briefly touch on the role of four-year advisors compared to your pre-major faculty advisors. While you are working with your four-year advisor now, you'll be introduced to your pre-major faculty advisor shortly before the start of the semester. Both are important people on your success team here at CWRU, but they have slightly different roles. Your four-year advisor will serve as a resource to help you understand policies, procedures, and requirements for academic programs, including majors and minors. They will also connect you with academic support systems that you may need along the way of your journey towards graduation. Your pre-major advisor is a faculty member who will mentor you on career pathways, explore majors and minors, and more as you transition to university life. Once you officially declare your major, your pre-major advisor will change to a faculty member in your chosen department and is there to provide you with even more nuanced and specific advice as you continue in your CWRU career. In essence, you can view your four-year advisor as a person who puts the puzzle pieces together, and your pre-major advisor and major advisors are the puzzle pieces of your experience. So with that, I think we're ready to dive into the course registration resource. Remember, you can always find this link on your roadmap when you are ready to reference it again. And as you have questions, please use the Q&A feature. We plan to devote the end of our session towards answering those questions. Now with that, we're going to share our screen and get started with the presentation. Now, please keep in mind, this resource is not designed to be prescriptive and provide you with your four-year plan. Instead, our goal here is to guide you through how to build a first semester schedule that allows you to explore your interests in one or multiple majors. There are 3 steps outlined here, and we will dive into each one. We're going to get started with acquainting ourselves with the typical first semester CWRU course schedule. For your first semester, you're going to enroll in 4 to 6 courses. The majority of courses you will take will be between 3 and 4 credit hours each, with some variance for accompanying 1 or 2 credit hour lab courses. While your total number of credits can range from 12 to 19 hours, we really recommend enrolling in 14 to 17 credit hours. Now, the first course that you choose will be an introductory course for a major that you are considering, and step 2 is going to dive more into that. Your second course will be your academic inquiry seminar. Professor Schaefer will speak more about that seminar in a moment. For the remainder of your schedule, you will select a total of 4 to 6 courses that either include additional courses for your intended major, including those 1 or 2 credit labs, explore multiple areas of study, such as a potential major or minor, or fulfill a breadth requirement, which I will talk more in depth about shortly. Now, keep in mind, some majors are going to have several recommended first semester courses, and some don't. That's okay. Remember that for the 4 to 6 total courses you choose, we recommend that you stay in that 14 to 17 credit hour range for your first semester at CWRU. Now, before continuing on to step 2 in this resource, Professor Schaefer is going to share more information about the Academic Inquiry Seminar, or AIQS.
Thank you, Adam, and hello to everyone. I'm really excited to be part of this conversation and to welcome you to CWRU, as well as to talk about our new academic inquiry seminars. As Adam mentioned, my name is Martha Schaefer. I'm the Director of First Year Writing here at Case Western, and I'm going to talk about how you're going to select your first year writing seminar for this first semester. CWRU is very committed to helping you succeed in any major or profession, and to do that, you need opportunities to grow your speaking, writing, and critical thinking skills. These classes that we have you take in your first year are all designed to help you meet your goals as a communicator, and they start with an academic inquiry seminar, your first year writing course. These classes are small, 16 students at the most. They involve daily discussion with your colleagues, regular informal writing activities, writing instruction, lots of opportunities to draft, revise, and edit your work, and opportunities to present your work to others and represent your work in various formats. You might write essays, reflections, develop infographics, create multimodal works. Whatever you're doing, the emphasis is on you as a writer and a critical thinker, on argumentation in the academic context, and on writing as a process. You will take your academic inquiry seminar this spring, your first semester at Case. In SIS, you will see a hold for a 3-credit-hour class called AIQS 851S, S is for spring, which tells you to leave a space for 3 credit hours in your schedule as you're planning to register for your classes. I want to give you an overview of the process you're going to use to select which kind of academic inquiry seminar you will take. So we think that the most important thing about writing and speaking is that you feel confident that you have the ability and right to contribute something. And we want to empower you to do that right from the get-go. So as part of your roadmap, everyone will complete a set of activities called Selecting Your First Year Writing Seminar. Many of you have already done this part of your roadmap. If you haven't, please plan to do it soon because it needs to be done before you can register for your classes. You might figure that it'll take you about an hour. What you're going to do is you'll read a short article, an excerpt of an article that we give you. You're going to write a response to the author of that article. You're going to then self-assess your own writing with a set of questions that we use typically to assess first year writing. And then you're going to complete a questionnaire about your previous writing experiences. Lastly, you'll read about 3 different environments for your first year seminar: topical, foundations, and seminars for non-native speakers of English. We think that after doing these tasks, reading about your options, and knowing yourself, you are the best person to decide what kind of academic inquiry seminar you'll do best in. So let me tell you about the 3 different types of seminars. Topical seminars are about a topic: death, Shakespeare, westward expansion, horror movies, social justice, food, what college is for. That's just to name a few of our topics. And you develop your communication skills in those classes by reading, thinking, discussing, and writing about that topic. Foundation seminars, the second kind of seminar you can choose, are about literacy. These classes are about how people, including you, develop and learn to read and write, and then use it to do things in the world. So it could be politics, culture, school, and you develop your communication skills through lots of experimentation with writing processes. Foundations is designed for students who aren't real confident about their writing process and need a good foundation in their first year. These classes are even smaller than topicals. These are capped at 12 students. And then the third kind of seminar we offer are seminars for non-native speakers of English. These are about academic English and acclimating to operating in academic reading and writing in English. Like foundations, we keep these classes very small, 12 students, and that way everyone can have the personalized support they need as they get adjusted to the university and its writing expectations. It's important for you to know that all 3 kinds of courses have the same credit hours, 3, the same learning outcomes, and the same workload. The only difference among the 3 is the learning environment. So you're going to complete selecting your first year writing seminar on your roadmap. And at the end of that, you're going to choose which of these 3 kinds of seminars you want to take. And you have to complete this item on your roadmap before you can register for your courses. But you're going to register for all your other courses starting on November 30th. You won't register for an academic inquiry seminar. If during the self-selection process you picked foundations or a seminar for non-native speakers of English, we will have access to your schedule in SIS once you've registered for your other classes, and we'll get you into one of the sections of those seminars that works around your other classes. We've got relatively small numbers of options for those two kinds of seminars, and they all have the same general topic. So it's just a matter of finding a good spot in your schedule. If you select a topical academic inquiry seminar, though, in the self-selection process, you will register for your other classes, then you'll go back to your roadmap to confirm that you've done that, and then you're going to get a link that gives you a list of all the topical classes that are available around the classes you've registered for. You'll select 3 or 4 of those as preferred topics that you would be interested in. And then the writing program, we will review your preferences and get you into one of those preferred classes in and around your other courses in your spring schedule. It's really important that you register for all your other classes before you look at the topics, so that you see what's available to you around your other classes. Otherwise, you're looking at dozens and dozens and dozens of classes. And the other thing that's important to note is we'll have you settled into your AIQS class within just a couple of weeks after registration in December. So don't worry if you don't see it there right away after you've made your preference choices.
Alrighty, thank you for that insight into AIQS. Next, we're going to take a look at step number 2, which is explore major recommendations. You will be able to see the classes you can use to fill out the template we showed you in step 1. If you click on explore major recommendations, you will read about the recommendations from each department. First, though, we have guidance if you are completely undecided to help you start exploring different majors you might be interested in. As you're exploring this page, you will see that some majors, like biomedical engineering, have many courses listed in order of importance. This means that you're going to want to pick some of those, but not every single class is going to fit into your schedule. So you can choose which ones are the best fit for you. Alternatively, some majors, like cognitive science, will only have 1 or 2 classes for the first semester. So this means you'll be able to add other classes to your schedule that let you explore some other areas of interest. These recommendations are also a great way to identify areas of overlap if you're interested in multiple majors. If you're looking through the list and you see the same course recommended for a couple of majors you're interested in, that's a great sign for you to go ahead and take that class in the spring. Now, back on this main page, we also have a button here to learn more about general education and breadth requirements. At CWRU, we want students to have the opportunity to become well-rounded individuals by giving them the chance to explore areas outside of their major discipline. Students here undoubtedly achieve a depth of knowledge within their individual majors, but they also get to develop a healthy breadth or broad base of knowledge in a variety of subjects. As you are building your schedule, if you have a room for breadth requirement this spring, you can use the CWRU bulletin to help you identify what might be a good fit. The bulletin is a fantastic resource for planning out all aspects of your degree. This link here takes you specifically to the general education and breadth requirements. Now, there's a lot of information on this page, but for now, we're going to just focus on this breadth drop down. Breadth requirements fall into 3 main buckets: the arts and humanities, social sciences and business and management, and nursing and STEM, which stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. For the purpose of planning your first semester schedule, you will want to choose a breadth course that falls into 1 or 2 of the buckets that your major is not in. This drop down here, called majors and the breadth areas that must be satisfied if majoring in that field, lets you see what category your intended major falls into. So, for example, if you are planning to major in accounting, this is the social science and management bucket. So your breadth courses will come from either the arts and humanities bucket or the STEM and nursing bucket. Continuing on with our accounting example, if we decide that we want to take a breadth course within the arts and humanities bucket, you can find the specific course codes in the second drop down here, course designations that satisfy each breadth area. Classes from the modern languages and literature departments would be a great example. And any of the course codes listed here from the various languages would count from that department: Arabic, Chinese, French, etc. Now, don't worry, you don't need to memorize all of this. If you need help with understanding your breadth or overall general education requirements, this is a great topic for you and your four-year advisor to discuss once you arrive on campus. All right, now back to the main page. As you're looking through the course recommendations, we know many of you will have questions about where to begin in a sequence of classes. like which chemistry course to start with. Advancing to the next course in a sequence will depend on credit you're bringing in from AP, IB, or other forms of incoming credit. This is also sometimes referred to as pre-matriculation credit. On this page, we have listed some common subjects where students may be bringing some credit, and we have guidance for each subject area on how you can identify your starting point in that subject. More specifically, if you are interested in continuing your study of a language, but aren't sure which course level is the right fit for you, keep in mind there are no proficiency exams. Instead, you are encouraged to think of 1 year of study at the high school level as 1 semester's worth of material at the college level, and determine the correct level based on your experience and confidence with the language. And if you need a quick reference on AP, IB, and other pre-matriculation credit, this 4th button here will take you to the Office of Undergraduate Admissions website. So be sure to send in all scores or complete the appropriate forms found on your roadmap as soon as possible so this credit can be loaded into your account. You'll learn more in a later FYI newsletter, but there is an opportunity to take proficiency exams during Discover Week for a handful of courses. If you pass, this would mean you can move to the next course in the sequence. However, we recommend that you build your initial schedule based on the classes you're eligible for at the time of registration. Keep in mind, you'll be able to make adjustments to your schedule a few days before classes start and during the add drop period, which is the first 2 weeks of the semester. Here, you'll see a few more tips to help you in this process. First, please do not forget about the roadmap hold. Here, you're going to see a list of items that all have to be completed from your roadmap before registration. Make sure you're doing this. Second, as you explore these options, you'll note that some courses have linked components, such as a recitation, discussion, labs, clinicals, and lecture, which is additional lecture sections. If you're considering one of these courses, you must register for all components of the course. And now I'm going to turn it over to Jeremy Knapp to show us what things will look like for you in SIS.
Great, thank you, Adam. All right, now that you've had some guidance on what courses to consider for your schedule, it's time to use that information to build your schedule in SIS, or the Student Information System. SIS will be your one-stop shop for registering for courses throughout your academic career at CWRU. It also has other features, but for now, let's just focus on building your schedule. The resources provided on the website there for how to search for courses and how to add courses will take you through this process step by step. But I'm now going to share my screen and walk through a demo of how you will use SIS. You can access SIS by going to sis.case.edu. SIS does require CWRU's two-factor authentication service, Duo, so please be sure you register with Duo prior to logging into SIS. Once logged in, you will see various tiles with headers based on the information and transactions available within each of these tiles. To search for classes and to build your shopping carts, we're going to start with the classes and enrollment tile. The class search offers multiple options for searching that you can utilize the keyword search at the top by entering any of the available criteria. You can also use the available filter options on the left-hand side to either narrow down your initial search or narrow down your results. For this example, I'm going to search for Math 121. There are 2 sections of this course that appear in the results, and selecting a course from the results will give you the full details of this course. To add this course to your shopping cart, you would select the Enroll or Add to Cart button. This will walk you through a quick activity guide to add this course into your shopping cart. Once you've added the course to your cart, you can start a new search or return to any of the menus off the left-hand side. To view what courses you have added to your cart, you would select the shopping cart from the left-hand menu. You can add multiple sections of the same course to your shopping cart if you were like. If you're not sure which time you would like to enroll in the course, or if you would like to create multiple options for registration. From your shopping cart, you can select courses to validate. Validating courses in your cart will provide you information that needs to be resolved prior to registration, such as any prerequisites that may not have been met. If you have any questions about the results of your validation, please consult with your four-year advisor. When it's time to complete your registration, you would return to your shopping cart, select the courses that you would like to enroll in, and select the enroll option. As mentioned earlier, you've been registered in a placeholder course AIQS 851S. This placeholder course has been added to your account and is viewable by selecting View My Classes from the left menu. This placeholder course is holding 3 credit hours on your schedule and will be updated to your assigned academic inquiry seminar later in December. You can return your SIS home at any time by selecting the home icon in the upper right-hand corner. Few of the other tiles that are available to you that you may need to visit while preparing for registration. Under the task tile will be any holds that may be on your account that need to be resolved prior to registration. Your profile tile includes your personal information such as your address, phone number, preferred name, preferred pronouns, and how to set up any authorized user accounts. The grades and history tile includes a course history page that will include any AP credit or transfer credit once it has been posted to your account. And also the finances tile, which includes your account information for any tuition charges and payments. That concludes our SIS demo. I'm going to turn things back over to Adam. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. You're going to become very familiar with SIS throughout your time here at CWRU. So to wrap things up and get to your questions, I want to summarize a few very important reminders. Course registration officially opens at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. That's Eastern Time on Thursday, November 30th. After you register for your courses in SIS, remember to go back to your roadmap and mark course registration as completed. You'll also want to follow the academic inquiry seminar instructions that apply to you, which Professor Schaefer covered and are outlined on this page. The week following registration, your four-year advisor will review your schedule. They will contact you via your CWRU email address if adjustments need to be made. If you receive a message from them, please reply back quickly. And this is a great time to get in the habit of checking your CWRU email very regularly. Keep in mind the drop add period stays open throughout the first 2 weeks of classes, so you can make those changes as you adjust to the first few weeks of college. We strongly encourage you to connect with your four-year advisor, though, if you are thinking about making a schedule change during the drop add period. So we hope that this detailed overview is helpful as you begin the schedule drafting process.